Hello all, welcome back to our channel. If you are a manual tester with a few years of experience and you have been wondering how to start learning the Playwright, so this video is for you. So one of the biggest mistake I can see in the people like installing Playwright or on a one without learning the basic. After few days they get stuck because they don't understand the programming concept for or how web application will work. So that's why I have created this 12-week roadmap. So we will build your skill gradually so that by the end you will be able to create a complete Playwright automation framework and confidently prepare for the interviews. So let's go through the roadmap week by week. So first week, so our first week is all about the TypeScript basic. So before we automating anything, we need to understand the language. We will use to write a automation script. So in this week, in the first week, you need to learn the basics of variable, data type, operations, conditions, loops, and function. So think of this learning the alphabets before writing the sentence. If your programming foundation is strong, Playwright will feel much easier. Don't rush in the first week. Spend a time writing small programs because programming is a skill you build through the practice. So I'm going to create a separate series for each and every week. So please find for this same from the tomorrow onwards you will get the week by week videos for each and every week. So today only understand the how the roadmap will be and how you are going to start or what will be the points you have to consider while learning the Playwright. Then in second week we'll move to the advanced TypeScript. So here we'll learn about the object classes, interface, modules, then async or await. And you might wonder why do I need classes or async programming for the testing? So the answer will be like almost every real Playwright framework uses this concept, and understanding them will help you to read, write, and maintain automation code confidently. In third week, you will focus on the web technologies. So we will learn the HTML, CSS selector, XPath, and DOM. So Playwright interact with the web elements like buttons, text box, links. To automate them, you first need to understand how they are structured in the web page. So we will also learn how to inspect the elements using browser development tool, which is the essential skill for each and every automation tester. In fourth week, we'll cover some Playwright part or Playwright so here Playwright itself. So we will install the Playwright, creating first project, then writing our first automation test. Here you will also learn the different locator strategies such as a get by role, get by text, CCS selector. By the end of this week, you will be able to automate a simple scenarios like logging into application or searching for the product. In week 5, you are going to write a stable or reliable test. So we will learn assertion to verify expected result, weights to handle the timing issues, fixature, so to share the setup, and hooks to avoid the repeating code. So this feature help make you to automation easier and to maintain and reduce the flaky test failures. Then in week 6 we'll build our first page object model, that is POM. So instead of putting everything into one file, we'll organize our code into reusable pages or classes. Then in week 7, once you are comfortable with the basic, we'll explore the advanced Playwright features, which includes the handling of the files, uploading, downloading multiple browser tabs, framework, then screenshots, videos, and Playwright Trace Viewer. In week 8, we'll move beyond the UI automation and learn some API testing with a Playwright. So you will send a get, post, put, delete request. Then in week 9, we'll introduce CI/CD reporting. So we will learn how to use a Git, push code to GitHub, and run Playwright test automatically using GitHub Action or Jenkins. Then in week 10, this week is all about putting everything together. So we will build a complex Playwright framework from scratch. So that framework will include page object, reusable utilities, configuration file, test data management, reporting, best practices for project organization. And in week 11, now it's time to prepare for the interview. So we will review common Playwright TypeScript automation question, discuss the framework design, and write explaining our implementation choice. So being able to explain your code is just as important as a writing it, right? So In week 12, the main, this is the final week. Here we'll try to uh, polish your portfolio. So we'll upload the framework to the GitHub, then improve the documentation, then organizing the repository and conduct a mock interview. Means you have to prepare some interview questions. So I will post here some interview questions, like a mock interview questions. You need to go through it. So what that will help you to prepare for the interview. So by end you will be you are going to polish your technical skills. Then the main conclusion of this video is that this is the mainly roadmap is designed to take you from the manual testing to the playwright automation in a structured way. This is the basic plan, because if you are stuck as a manual tester and you need to learn the playwright, then at the very start will get confused how to start, where to start, and what I need to study. So this is the basic or simple roadmap you can follow the same. So from next few days I will upload the video regarding the week 1, where we can start with the TypeScript basic. So this roadmap videos serves you as a basic playwright. So there will create a 12 playlist for one for each week, and each will include some basic videos which will be easy for you to understand. So thank you for watching, and do comment on which point we need to consider while preparing the video, or on which point we need to focus. Thank you all.